What kind of film is this? A portrayal of one person's isolation cut off from the world so powerful it seizes your heart. The spoken prelude to Lana Del Rey's 13 Beaches says, "I don't belong in the world, that's what it is. Something separates me from other people. Everywhere I turn, there's something blocking my escape." Regrettably, the 78-minute cut excises this crucial, iconic monologue. The good news is that the film's original soundtrack still includes it. The full line reads, "I don't belong in the world. Everywhere I turn, there's something blocking my escape. It's trying to prevent me from living, it's trying to take me back somewhere. I cannot fight anymore. I don't know what's real anymore." This is a film that struck me with profound empathy. I adore its heroine, Mary Henry, for a 1960 picture indeed. Even by today's standards her character is singular. She's a misanthropist, a woman radically solitary yet fiercely self-possessed. She is beautiful and cultivated, but something within her keeps her from drawing close to anyone. In fact, she does not shun conversation, she's easy to speak to, she does not reject people. Yet she cannot tell whether she won't, or simply can't, form deeper bonds. Mary is independent, resilient, practical, rational. She has a beautiful soul. She does not regard playing the church organ as sacred. As she says, "It's just a job, she does it for the paycheck." I suspect she may not even believe in God. She's skilled at the organ and at music theory. All she wants is to be recognized as a capable organist, nothing more. She refuses to let that role confine her. In that era, especially in conservative Utah, she is unmistakably unusual. Yet her former supervisor once told her that her organ playing lacked soul, urging her to put more soul into it. Here, soul is plainly meant in the religious sense. Mary hitchhikes. The girl driving races another car and heedlessly speeds onto a road still under construction. Mary watches, alarmed, and, as expected, disaster strikes. The car plunges off a bridge into the river. The others and the car vanish without a trace. Yet Mary inexplicably clambered up from the muddy bank alive. In truth, the moment they sank, all three girls drowned. Only Mary slipped into the scene between life and death. She becomes a soul. She persists in our world in a spiritual state, unaware that she has likely died. Driving toward Salt Lake City, she is drawn to a vast, derelict pavilion by the roadside. She senses a connection to it. A man at a gas station tells her it used to be a lively place that hosted carnivals. She finds her gaze drifting to that structure again and again while, in turn, some people within certain buildings begin to look back at her. On the road, she twice encounters the man, a face that suddenly looms into frame, pallid, corpse-like makeup, almost gothic. Who is he? We do not know. But we can be certain he is another soul, someone once dead. The fact that she can see him means she has taken another step toward death. Watching, I grew intensely uneasy, constantly waiting for his next appearance. Later, I grew used to the makeup and found he was not as frightening as I had imagined. Mary experiences 2 major episodes of out-of-body dissociation. In them, she cannot hear the outside world, and the world unable to see or hear her behaves as if she does not exist. As if wandering into a city park, she is pulled back to the living by birdsong. Perhaps birds are a wondrous kind of creature. Their calls bridge the realms of the living and the dead. Mary's first visit to that dark ruin is a classic sequence. To hallucinatory, uncanny music, she walks through an empty tubular corridor. She passes for massive suspended tubs, which suddenly begin to strike one another. She passes a huge slide, down which a mattress inexplicably glides. Others are hair mischievous spirits who like to play tricks. At last she reaches the ballroom, a grand hall with streamers and decorations drifting from the ceiling, the atmosphere thick and uncanny. The abandoned ballroom has since become a staple of the genre, best paired, I'd say, with a modern waltz on piano. I call those major out-of-body episodes because she also experiences countless minor ones, such as sudden glimpses of the corpse veil man. The most severe occurs while she is practicing the organ at church. As she plays, the sweet harmonies twist out of key into a piercing atonal shriek. Mary seems no longer herself. Her slender hands move over the manuals, her nimble feet pound the pedals as if bewitched. Her pupils dilate, glaze over. What does she see? Suddenly she sees. In the ballroom she visited, couples whirl and leap, souls dancing in relentless revelry. She recognizes one of them, the man. He leaves the dancers and walks straight toward her, grinning, arms opening wide. These encounters fill Mary's days with dread. She senses that this man intends to seize her, and there is nowhere to run. These spirits want to draw her fully back into death, to make her join their carnival. She cannot integrate herself into the living world. She has no intimate ties, and she fears being truly cast out of it. We, of course, know it is already ordained. Her fate is sealed. The dead do not return. In the end she will be taken. In the end she will go back to where she belongs, to the realm of souls. What a desolate, hopeless condition. Because of her possession at the organ and the terrifying music she produces, Mary is accused of sacrilege and dismissed from the church. After moving into a landlady's home, Mary meets another boarder, Lyndon, an intriguing figure. An ordinary, earthbound man, he thinks life's pleasures amount to chasing women. He is an educated lettress, yet harbors a raw, guileless zest for living. His exchanges with Mary are excellent lines, rich in feeling that I savored. He is unabashed, deliberately so, and a bit of a self-important fool. His first visit is while Mary is bathing. His second, he knocks the instant her morning alarm rings, bringing coffee. Then comes dinner invitations, offers to pick her up after work, and ceasing attentions. He quickly learns from Mary's refusal that he will not get what he wants from her anytime soon. He deems her an outlier. Are you afraid of men? He asks, you're so cold. Don't you like a man holding you close? Mary wants his company, but not out of love, and certainly not to move any closer. She is in peril. Spirits from the other world are closing in on her. Lyndon seems her last reed of comfort, so ordinary, so vividly alive that she can talk to him. He may be the only one she can talk to, though she has no desire for intimacy. In the end, Mary's unraveling mind scares him off. Mary is abandoned by the world. She loses her job, her lodging, her social ties. Where can she go? In despair she returns to the abandoned amusement park. She is about to face her doom. This time there is no coyness, no jump scare. She is too near death for that. She walks to the water's edge and sees souls rising from the brine. She enters the ballroom. The lights slowly come up. A piano waltz slowly begin. The organ, in stark single notes and atonal moans, answers from the depths. One by one, solemn, stiff-faced spirits step onto the floor and begin their lonely revel. Among them is a woman, bloodless and pale, modeled as if with lividity, the very image of Mary. Her partner is of course the man. They are lost in their dance. The woman's expression hovers between smile and sorrow. The man's grin never loosens as he stares at her. His eyes seem to say, "You are beautiful." Soul or not, when the world was at war before, we just keep dancing. Suddenly they see Mary. They spin faster, step wilder, bearing down upon her. This passage hit me like a wave, despair and eerie beauty entwined. That lovely, blotched woman is what Mary is about to become, her destination, her resting place. It is like seeing your posthumous self at arm's length, and being powerless to halt the change. The music ends. The woman arches back. The man supports her waist. Together they freeze in a flourish. Then the woman's gloom breaks into a wide, toothy smile. The image is exquisitely grotesque. Seeing herself wallows with the man who terrifies her, Mary jolts awake, screams and flees in a panic. The spirits, all at once, surge after her at an unnaturally accelerated clip, the strangest sight of all. The chase that follows is almost comic. I laughed, and even Mary seems to laugh, whether a crack of hysteria or simply a grimace too taut to read. When despair peaks, people do laugh. They catch her. She falls on the salt flat shore. A ring of corpse faces gathers around. They seem to say, "At last, you're here. Come join us, join a carnival." She leaves handprints in the sand, or rather, her human-shaped soul leaves them. The police later discover those prints. They say, "My soul passed this way." Not long after, they haul Mary's car from the river. 3 intact bodies sit neatly inside. The end. I have wondered why Mary is trapped in the scene between life and death. Perhaps because she is solitary, somewhat at odds with society. Returning as a soul amplifies her condition, magnifies her traits. Perhaps the spirits she fears are as lonely as she is. Those lonely souls, surely they deserve to dance. They do. They so deserve a carnival. It is time they had a carnival. This film is famous for its tiny budget, yet every aspect, music, camera movement, rhythm, performance has weight and texture. I love its crisp, clean transitions, light and economical. In one moment Mary turns her car key. In the next we cut to her hands on the organ because the car key and the organ stop knobs are both circular. I love its sudden magnifications, blunt yet strikingly effective. The monk fresco in the church, abruptly enlarged. The black monolith of a building outside the window, looming closer. The corpse pale man staring wide-eyed from beneath the stairs. It's the first film I've seen scored almost entirely for organ. The organ terrified me. Such a beautiful, sacred instrument. Beauty and is what I feel.
This is ParadoxReel, signing off. See you next time.